want to say, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hopefully, wherever you are, good night. Hopefully, you're having a good night. Um, if you haven't done so, like, subscribe, share, each one, teach one. Don't be greedy. Give service, pass the message on. This message may affect somebody in a more profound way. So, I would like to thank you for subscribing. I would like to thank you for um, uh, what is it? I would like to thank you uh, for leaving, you know, comments and questions and stuff like that. But um, just thankful. I'm just really, really thankful that you guys are, you know, are following me, subscribing, viewing. All of these things are helpful for my channel. Uh, it helps out the algorithms, but it also is an exchange of energy. My content for an exchange of energy, just effortlessly to push like, or if it's not like, dislike, it helps. So thank you for your support, and without you, I would not be here. And without you, I would not be more enthused on coming up with more content. So um, I'm going to burn some Palo Santo, so I can clear the area, clear the room, just to get a better ambiance in the room, clear out any energy that should not be. I'm hoping everyone having a really good morning or afternoon or night. If you have any earbuds, earpods, you're on a PC, whatever you may be on, after I finish this Palo Santo, I will be ringing the sound bowl. All right, I think this is going to be it. I don't want to continue. All right. All right. Such gratifying when people are listening. It's such a gratifying, humbling experience when you have people that are watching, that are subscribing. It's a very humbling experience. Very. All right, here we go with the singing bowl. All right. Now, today is about things that people don't really want to talk about, or things that people are afraid of. Um, I notice on a lot of my long videos, a lot of people do not watch them. And some really good information that you can use. You know, ignoring the long videos is, I mean, it's up to the individual whether they want to watch it or not. But I just think ignoring those videos, you're gonna miss something. I mean, shorts are cool if you're on the go, if you're on the run, yeah. But it's best to, you know, absorb everything. And I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do, but it's best to absorb everything. What I want to talk about today is that we're all put here for a reason. And some of us are here for guidance. Not every video is going to be peace and love. Not every video is going to be positive in your eyes, but it is valuable information that has been given to us by source, you know. So these are things that we're trying to prepare you for that you are so afraid of. And people want to say that these videos are down and they're not happy. And if you can't take the videos that are preparing you for what's to come, how are you going to take the videos that are positive? It's a duality. It's a balance. It's yin and yang. You know, you have to take the bad with the good. The only difference is our bad is not bad. Our bad is preparing you. It's getting you ready for what's about to come. You know, a lot of things that are going on in the world, you know, these people want to take this out into the universe. They want to take this out into the primordial seas. They want to take this into the ethers. You know, they're created. They only want to follow in line with their creators. And the problem with that is that these creators have taught them to divide and conquer. The so-called Anunnaki, they taught them to divide and conquer. So they are supposedly the humans on this planet before, well, actually they're not the humans on this planet beforehand, but the gene and the instillment of divide and conquer is within them, because this is their creator's blood that they have used, putting in their DNA. And the thing about it is that the people that are at NASA, at this other Russian place, and it's sad to say, but Elon Musk, you know, sending these people out into the cosmos to divide and conquer. Why do you think Mars is the way it looks? Because these beings that were fallen, these beings that were warring, every planet they done almost destroyed. The planet Lyra, they destroyed that place. And here they done made Mars a wasteland. So these beings are you in the future. These so-called gods, these so-called fallen ones that have you. And the thing is this: everyone's racing toward the cosmos, but nobody has worked on themselves. So this is where evil decides to venture out in the cosmos. You're only repeating what your ancestors have done. Is what you're doing. We're trying to get you to the point to where you're not repeating that cycle. Humans destroy themselves. This is what Source is not liking, because humans are barbaric. They're very barbaric. They don't have a soul. No pun intended. I'm sorry, but there are some of those that are created by these beings that they don't have a soul. They don't have they don't have that spark. They don't have that spark. They don't have Source's light. They don't have the Christ light, because all they know is what their elders have instilled in them through their blood, and that's divine, conquer, and destroy. But a lot of you just pass up the videos that are almost, I mean, all of them are important, but the most important ones are the ones that are long ones. And a lot of people tend to pass them up. They think the shorts is fine, but I mean, the really good information is in the long videos. It's not in the short videos. We're trying to prepare you and get you ready for what's about to come. We're trying to get you to a more enlightened state and a more state of being, of you, what do I want to call it? Get you more into a state of um, utopia state, more of a state of bliss. Not a state of anger, not a state of hate, but not in a lower vibrational frequency state. We're trying to get you into a higher frequency state. That is what we're here to do. Every video can't be what everyone expected to be, peace and love and all this other kind of stuff. You have to take the bad with the good. That's just the way it works. But once you get past all of the ego, because people that don't watch these longer videos, they're in their ego because they don't want to hear what's real. They don't want to hear what's important. They want to push out what they think is negative, which when in actuality is positive, because these beings in the cosmos, they don't want humans to leave this earth and not at a higher frequency, not at a more of an angelic state. But these people are off to the races to see who can get across the cosmos first. And this is where the negative energy trickles out into the universe, out into the cosmos. All it takes is a trickle of people that are not on the right frequency to where it becomes who's conquering what and what planet, just repeating itself. This is going throughout all timelines. This is going throughout all dualities. This is what that is doing. It's going throughout all timelines, every one of them. You're in every timeline, but all of this stuff that these people are doing, and all this divine and conquer type of attitude and these type of things, man destroy man, and this is what it is throughout all timeline, and this is hereditary in your gene to destroy, divine, conquer, and destroy. This is in your gene to do that because of your creators. They're not my creators. And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the ones that just do not want to hear something that's supposed to be helpful to them, these are not my creators. I'm created by Source. I'm created by the Christ light, being of light, not these fallen ones, these Anunnaki, these let's create man in our own image. They're not my people. I'm not created by them. I don't believe in divine and conquer. I don't believe in destroying man, destroying life. I value life. I observe life as it grows. So this is why these videos are important. That you watch the longer videos and not just watching the shorts. I mean, shorts are fine, but shorts are just for positive information. But this is also positive information too that will help you because it's all about your frequency. If you can't seem to raise your frequency, you won't leave this plane. You won't leave this earth. You will repeat this life over and over again until you do get it, until you do awaken to your true purpose and why you're here. We are here to help. We are here to guide you. But you have to want to take that guidance. You can't run around like you're doing because you're just repeating a cycle. Just as your parents did, divine and conquer and destroy. You know, that is a barbaric and Neanderthal way. So I mean it's up to you guys on how you perceive the messages. If you perceive them as a bad message or not positive message, then that's how you deceive it. But unfortunately, that's what you have. That's exactly what you have. You know, and it's not a message that is not positive. It is very positive. It's very positive on showing you the light and bringing you in the right direction. So then you're not trying to destroy everything. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to read this. Basically, this is everything I just said. We're trying to prevent what's happened in the past. We're trying to break that cycle. Basically, this is what we're doing. We're trying to break that cycle of people that are divine, that has taught this to divine and conquer. This is what we're trying to do, break that cycle. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. You want to speak peace and love, but what about those that you need to hear what's happening, what's going to happen. You need to hear about how the world is about to come to a close, how human existence is about to come to a close, how AI is going to take over. You need to hear these things. You need to hear how mankind is going to be wiped out. You need to hear about food shortages. You need to hear about earthquakes and all this other kind of stuff. You need to hear about the last days. You need to hear about those things because we're only trying to prepare you, but you seem to think that what we speak about is negative, and it's not. We're preparing you. We're trying to get you to a state of being to, we're trying to get you to that state of being angelic, trying to get you to that state of a high vibrational frequency. But we can't get you there if you're too busy saying that, oh, well, it's not positive. It is positive. It just depends on the person who's listening. Because if it's not positive for you, then that means that you're not of a high vibrational frequency. You're just quoting something, peace and love, but you're so stuck in your ego that how is that? How do you do that? I remember when I first started on my journey, and I was all about the light, but not about the dark. And it came to a point I had to face that. I had to face my shadow. And I had to make it to where my shadow side had to work with me. So, and this is balancing male and female, yin and yang. This is what you're here to do. Balance. Raise your frequency. Become more angelic. Become more of a people of peace. More of a people of prosperity. And most of all, love and forgiveness. If you can't do any of these things and you're too busy thinking about the next hit or the next car you're gonna buy, or drugs, or jewelry, or next song, or R&B song, rap song, if you follow all these idols, how do you get to where you're going? You're just going to be here to repeat this life again. This thing is not good. You cannot do that. Because you're defeating the purpose and you're following your creator's footsteps. And I'm not saying all of you are created by the same beings, but I'm not created by some being that said I'm created that let's create man in our own image. I'm not created by this being or these beings. And if you say Elohim, Elohim is plural. That means gods, not one. That means plural. That means gods. You don't believe me? Look it up. So I'm going to end this here. I want to thank you guys for listening, commenting, sharing, pushing the like button. Thank you. It means everything to me to get my channel up and reach as many people as possible, and hopefully one day all around the world. Like I said before, like, subscribe, share. Each one teach one. Don't be stingy. Pass the message on. Be of service to others by passing the message. Return the energy by pushing the like button or sharing the message. Thank you for listening. Ancestor of the Carrion race and the Lyran race, out.